2026 Mercedes-Benz GLC is more than just a new entry in the luxury compact SUV segment. It's a reassertion of dominance from a brand that has consistently defined what premium vehicles should feel, look, and drive like. For years, the GLC has been one of Mercedes-Benz's best-selling models globally, striking a delicate balance between refinement, performance, technology, and utility. With the 2026 update, Mercedes didn't just tweak around the edges, they refined the core, making it smarter, smoother, and more forward-thinking than ever. Visually, the 2026 GLC carries a quiet confidence. It doesn't scream for attention, but rather commands it with elegance. The exterior has been subtly redesigned with sleeker lines and more aerodynamic shaping, emphasizing fluidity and presence over flash. The updated grille, now wider and more expressive, proudly bears the iconic three-pointed star. Slimmer LED headlights now come with adaptive high beam assist standard across all trims. Even the rear end has been resculpted, with new tail lamp designs and cleaner lines giving it a more mature and polished look. Underneath the refined skin, Mercedes has re-engineered the GLC with a strong emphasis on efficiency, agility, and comfort. The 2026 model sits on an evolved version of the MRA2 platform, shared with other modern Mercedes vehicles. This means better structural rigidity and improved ride dynamics. The suspension system has also been tuned for better responsiveness, and the optional Airmatic air suspension delivers a floating-on-clouds ride feel that adapts automatically to road conditions, driver behavior, and speed. Powering the GLC in its base and mid-level trims is a turbocharged 2.0-litre inline-4 engine with a mild hybrid 48-volt system. While this powertrain might sound modest, it's anything but sluggish. With smooth delivery and instant torque assistance from the electric motor, acceleration feels lively and responsive. The integrated starter generator not only helps with smoother start-stop transitions but also assists during acceleration, making the GLC feel surprisingly peppy. Fuel efficiency has improved slightly over the previous model year, thanks to smarter energy recuperation and better aerodynamics. For those seeking more performance, AMG variants continue to be offered, and while Mercedes hasn't yet released a V8 for this generation GLC, the AMG 43 and AMG 63 SE performance versions bring staggering levels of power from hybridized Turbo 4 and inline 6 engines. The AMG 63S, in particular, blends a potent electric motor with a twin-turbo engine to deliver over 600 horsepower, pushing this compact SUV into sports car territory. Yet, even with this power, Mercedes maintains luxury-first driving comfort with advanced damping systems and active body control tech. Step inside the cabin of the 2026 GLC, and it becomes immediately clear that Mercedes is playing in a league of its own when it comes to interior craftsmanship and technology integration. The cabin is a sanctuary of premium materials, intuitive controls, and ambient lighting that creates a calm, inviting environment. Gone are the days of analog dials and old-school knobs, so everything inside the GLC is digital, yet it doesn't feel overwhelming. A large 11.9-inch portrait-style touchscreen dominates the center console, running the latest MBUX infotainment system. This screen is paired with a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster that can be customized to show navigation, media, driver assistance features, and more. The voice assistant, triggered by Hey Mercedes, now understands more natural speech and even some regional dialects. It's more responsive and context-aware than ever before, allowing you to adjust the temperature, open the sunroof, or even ask for jokes during a long drive. The integration of augmented reality in the navigation system continues to be one of Mercedes' standout features. As you approach a turn or intersection, live video from a front-facing camera is overlaid with arrows and street names, making navigation feel like something out of a sci-fi movie. It's these kinds of thoughtful innovations that separate Mercedes from the pack. Seats are generously bolstered, with heating, ventilation, and massage functions available even on the front passenger side. Rear seat comfort has been improved too, with slightly more legroom and an available panoramic sunroof that makes the cabin feel even more spacious. Cargo space in the GLC has been slightly expanded due to smarter packaging of hybrid components, and the rear seats fold completely flat for those weekend getaways or shopping trips. Safety and driver assistance have always been a Mercedes stronghold, and the 2026 GLC continues that legacy with the latest generation of the driving assistance package. Standard features now include adaptive cruise control with stop-and-go capability, active lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and rear cross-traffic alert. A new addition is the active emergency stop assist system that can detect when the driver is unresponsive and safely bring the car to a stop, flashing hazard lights and calling emergency services if needed. What's truly impressive, however, is how Mercedes is using AI to make the GLC smarter over time. The MBUX system now includes a routine learning function that picks up on driver habits. For instance, if you always call a specific contact after leaving work or prefer a certain temperature setting during morning drives, the car learns and automates these preferences. It's the kind of smart luxury that feels invisible but deeply personal. One significant shift in the 2026 GLC is Mercedes-Benz's deeper commitment to electrification. All models, even the entry-level ones, now come with some form of electrified assistance. The plug-in hybrid variant of the GLC has also been improved, with a larger battery pack offering up to 70 miles of pure electric range, more than enough for most daily commutes. Charging speeds have been increased too, with support for up to 60 kilowatts fast charging, allowing a near full charge in under 30 minutes. In markets where electric infrastructure is growing rapidly, this plug-in model could be the perfect stepping stone for customers not quite ready to commit to a fully electric Mercedes EQ model. Speaking of which, while the GLC shares some tech with the EQ lineup, it retains a traditional look and feel, a less spaceship, more luxury retreat on wheels. Mercedes has also made ownership of the 2026 GLC more connected and convenient than ever. Through the Mercedes Me app, owners can remotely start the vehicle, precondition the cabin, locate the car in a parking lot, and even receive over-the-air software updates that continuously improve performance and add new features. For example, in certain regions, Mercedes plans to introduce an app-based subscription for enhanced features like Drive Pilot, their semi-autonomous driving system for highway use. Perhaps the most refreshing thing about the 2026 GLC is that it doesn't feel like it's trying too hard to be something it's not. It stays true to Mercedes' brand comfort, performance, innovation, while quietly evolving into something more intelligent, efficient, and future-ready. It's not about flashy gimmicks or extreme minimalism. It's about giving you what you need, when you need it, without drawing unnecessary attention. The result is an SUV that feels like a natural extension of its driver, luxurious when you want it to be, athletic when the road calls for it, and intelligent enough to grow with you over time. It's equally comfortable ferrying kids to school, powering through mountain curves, or gliding silently through urban streets in F mode. To sum it up, the 2026 Mercedes-Benz GLC isn't just a new model, it's a reflection of how the best automakers are navigating a fast-changing automotive landscape. It acknowledges the need for sustainability without compromising on heritage. It leans into technology, but not at the expense of emotional connection. And most importantly, it understands what modern luxury should feel like: smart, intuitive, and effortlessly refined. If you're in the market for a luxury SUV that blends intelligence with indulgence, the 2026 GLC might just be the benchmark everyone else is chasing.